just the rebellion. First thing my wife said to me, she said to me, you have to make sure that you're Makir Tova to everybody tonight. And it's not a pleasure for me to get up, speak. But with after, first I want to thank Levi for not just this Seudas Preida, Hamish Preida, but everything, Mamish Gilati. All the years of Oneg Shabbos we've had together, in the different forms of Oneg Shabbos, and the different forms of the Chaver Shabbos, and it's really special, and it's a Preida also because we're going to say goodbye to him. Goodbye, but we don't say goodbye to people. We're going to wish him Hatzlacha too. He moves on. But the emphasis is that everybody here, and I see all these names on Stender. But Stender is a Stender, in Hebrew, you could say a Stender is like an Amud. It's a pillar. And you might say everybody here, not only just the names on the Stender, but I could say from my Rebbeim are here in the room. I remember coming back when I first came in. First time I ever saw Rav Cohn was at the Sim Hashas in 1990. My brother was in MTA, and I remember when YCQ we got tickets, and we were sitting right in front of MTA, and I had the Swiss to see Rav Cohn for the first time. I heard a lot about Rav Cohn from my brother, and the rest is history. Baruch Hashem, we've had a kasher, and since the Sifta, Rav Cohn has carried me on. I see, many people on this list, who aren't here, like the Mendelssohns. I have to thank Baruch Pesach Mendelssohn because he was the person that was a very special shadchan, because he introduced me to our Simon when I was in 9th grade. And the rest is history. Baruch Hashem. But you think about the yeshiva, I think about the Rebbeim working together with Rav Blau, making sure that everything was together in the base medrash, and how many years did we have to make sure that there were enough seats for Yom Kippur together, and we even locked them in the closet one year. It was all the different things that we had to go through, but it always was to make sure for the betterment of the yeshiva. I remember we always think of Rabbi Blau, my brother and I could speak to him on this one. We think of Rabbi Blau as the Oed Shalom, Rodev Shalom. Madame Rabbi Blau Taran Cohen, because Rabbi Blau used to always say to us, you know what, if there's a situation, just send them to me. I'll take care of it. And Rabbi Blau, in your special way, you've always been mashpi on us, and we definitely appreciate it. Rachmiel has been zocha to daven together for the Yamid here in the yeshiva, on the Yom Noraim. And the last 2 years we did Tekiyas together in Chayrus Svardim, and just the hashpah that I've gotten from your davening over the years, and just you being around, and all the Rebbeim, it's just very, very special to me. And Rebbe, there are no words. There's just no words to say. And Baruch Hashem, it will be a kesher shel chayama, which will be mechazik sign. And we've been, even from a distance, there's always, as he said, there's always the phone and Baruch Hashem. And it's true, I even said to Moshe on Motzei Shabbos, I said, how often are you going to daven mincha at East Haven? It's a nursing home there when we daven mincha in the Bronx. So I said, at least I'll get to see you on Tuesdays, actually. Maybe at least get to see you. But one thing that everybody here represents is also the Mesiras Nefesh that we share for the yeshiva, and the relationships that we have built through Torah, and through Tefillah, and through Avodas HaKadosh Baruch Hu. These are the relationships that are really the most special to all. And I have to thank everybody, but most of all, I have to thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu. He put us in this yeshiva. people say, okay, this, that, forget about what goes on. What's most important are the people in the room. And the people in the room are the Chavra, the B'nai Torah, the Rebbeim. I said to my wife, what's so difficult about leaving? I said, it's the seeds that were planted inside me from the moment I walked into this base medrash in 1992. And it's always been, this is where, it was this base medrash across the hall, where I was Zocha, have been Zocha, and Mezusher will be Zocha, to really see the Or HaTorah. And, I think back to how I've developed over the years, and this was to be more Shakol, but it's this base medrash, which really means so much to me. I've been God by the base medrash for a couple of years. That's a little Hakaras Tova for what what the base medrash gave back to me. It gave to me and to my family. Of course, I want to mention another chapter for every morning coming and saying the Daf Yomi, and starting my day with Torah before I enter the depths of Tumah, if you know what I mean. But I realize that you cannot start a day unless it's Torah oriented. Greg Lyson coming back, really, really special. Kalinsky, who he is looking out for us. And Baruch Hashem, we're together. Jerome. And Simon mentioned this year with the Kamsa Bar concept, to thank Yaakov Grun for taking over, for helping me out this year. Mike Friedman, Michelle Lester, and Faverim. So I just want to end with an idea. There's a story that, talking about tzedakah, that there were two matzevas, and I guess I had to tie it into them. One of them, it said, Kappa Parsaliani, and the other matzeva said, Yadeh Shukal Evim. So somebody was walking by and they said, what's shot with these two matzevas? Why is it written like that? And they happened to be two brothers that were giving mamish beyond of the requirement of tzedakah, Akidei Kach, where they themselves didn't have what to give. And they come back, and they get a knock on the door, and they were told, stop giving. Couldn't help themselves. Knock on the door, someone comes in, he's asking for tzedakah. And he asked the brothers, he said, do you have anything? They look around the house. They find one spoon, a silver spoon. But they didn't have enough to give all the people that were there. There was two people that came to the door. So they broke the spoon in half, and they gave it to them. And as a result of their Mesiras Nefesh, and what they gave, they wrote on their matzevas, Kappa Parsaliani, and the other one, Yadeh Shukal Evim, to show how much they were really into Mesiras Nefesh. And I want to be Makir Tova to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, I want to be Makir Tova to everybody who gave in tonight, in my Rebbeim, in my Chaverim, for your Mesiras Nefesh towards me, and towards my family, and that we hope that Be'ezras Hashem, it's a Kesher Shel Kayama. It's hard to physically move away from the yeshiva, but we're always together with the yeshiva. It's always going to be on our minds. And I'm ever grateful, Makir Tova to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, for that base medrash across the hall. Because it's for that base medrash that Baruch Hashem, I have the schus to see the Or HaTorah. And as we all continue on, Chicago, New Jersey, New York, and Be'ez Hashem, ultimately we'll all end up Be'ez Hashem in Eretz Yisrael. We should be zocha to be mashpia on one another, and continue to be mashpia on one another, to see that Or HaTorah. And I thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu for showing me that here at this yeshiva, and I thank HaKadosh Baruch Hu for sending me such wonderful, exemplary, and special Rebbeim and Chaverim, who I know will, Be'ez Hashem, continue to be a source of chizuk for us and our family. And we thank you all.